trolling in Baddies as
Johnny and Mavis from Hotel Transylvania. Since we are about to head off to spooky season, I figured why not start off with a banger. AKA fight as one of the cutest couples. This whole fight was just insane and y'all will see why. That's just a little sneak peek of the new intro for the new season. I'm still fixing it a bit, but I hope you all like it. Okay, so this is moments before a humongous disaster. So here I had stomped a girl out after she attempted to jump into Na's fight. Her friend tried saving her, but by the saving grace, I had my finisher on, thank goodness. This was the girl I had just stomped out coming back to get her lick. Now I could tell she was a Taser fiend, and with how fast she pulled up, I was like, oh yes, she doesn't have it till she pulled out freeze gun. Mind you, my blue bar is gone and my stamina is gone as well, and she was just losing badly. Because she used her freeze gun, of course, she was able to get her blue bar back easily and backed up to drag me till... Like, yes, I know, I look like I would have died off here, but y'all know me and my 1 HP comebacks. I would have been able to clutch up till her friend came to save the day yet again. This girl that the op was fighting tried to help me after she saw me get jumped by them, but sadly she only had Stanley and was a goner. And obviously, I'ma jump into her fight like she did to me and did to Naz at the start. This girl also tried jumping into my fight with her. At this point, it was a domino effect. Anyways, I would have won if my drag actually drags, but no, my drag never wants to drag. Sigh. At this point, let me just get all y'all to boo me, since I needed Johnny's help with this one. So we noticed that one was taken into the hospital, and even though they did jump, first we try to give ones. Well, unless one of us loses, because we aren't going to win every time and that's okay. Plus, if we don't jump in when one of us loses, that's not fair since they would jump into each other's fight regardless. I don't understand this girl's deal, but y'all baddies is literally never in my side. I could have easily had to but watch bro. Not only was my freeze gun missed somehow, someway, my inventory also had the audacity to disappear. Like, okay man, if you hate me, just say so. Unfortunately, as you can see, Nas was jumped badly. I went back to avenge him. Thankfully, their taser missed me, but their drag did not. That's for sure. She dragged me away. So I don't know why that seemed like an invitation for that other girl to jump in, but Johnny came at the perfect time and I was able to clutch up. I don't know if it's just me, but watching this back, I realized some of my hits and even my drag was delayed. Oh well, because did that stop me? Nah. So I'm not complaining. Yet. So Johnny had already gotten that girl and she came back, so I was watching her till I heard Lil Miss Fee Fi-Fo-Fum marching straight at me. I'm surprised I was able to land a dragon considering the sweat is making me miss my drags. As per usual, she pulls out freeze gun. I low-key thought, like, that was it. I'm a goner, but I fought till the very end, and I was the last one standing. Y'all don't know how bad I was laughing here, LOL. I thought it was tied till I got up. The same thing occurred here, where I watched Nas 1v1 that one girl, and there's no way this girl really whips out a whole harpoon to help her friend. Immediately was on that. Y'all, I swear this girl must be top 1D writer. She kept trying to save her friend, like, period, but I wouldn't really leave a 1v1 to save my friend, even if she was losing. Because now, I'ma just get myself into a 2v1, so that makes no sense. I don't completely hate this girl, and y'all will see why later, but here we 1v1'd, and obviously I lost. But I'll still show it because who am I to not show my losses, period. To be honest, this gotta be the first time I've seen someone use harpoon in a day-to-day. Like, it's smart, but like, I've never seen that LOL. Maybe it's because I've been playing baddies less and less, but that's just me. Unfortunately, that harpoon wasn't able to help her because I was still able to get first drag. Better luck next time, I guess. Spotted the blowtorch again flying around and was able to get first drag yet again. See, when this happened, I had already used my freeze gun and y'all know how the cooldown is so long? Yeah. So when I dragged her and tried to use it, I could. Not like I can't fight without it. It's more like if she gets up, she's def gonna use hers, you know? Exhibit A, we dragged each other and once we both got up, it was just straight hands. But I remember what she pulled last time and figured, why not play that same trick on her? So that's exactly what I did. Now let's watch Johnny win a 2v1 in the most chaotic way possible. So this girl had a reoccurring fight, flight, or jump response. I'm just glad they weren't calling in a fair 2v2, but whenever Johnny was fighting that other girl and we'd want a 1v1, she'd completely leave our fight and immediately run to her friend's aid. Which in this case wasn't a good idea because it just caused her friend an even bigger embarrassment than losing a 1v1, which is a 2v1. Should have just stick to fighting me. Oh well, don't mind me just being petty. I had to give her friend front row seats to that. So here little Miss Minecraft Torch pulled back up and we dragged each other yet again. Her stench instantly made me fling away from her, thank goodness, but that made me a target to her other buddy. I was gonna delete this clip easily because I was just jumped again per usual, but I wanted to show you how bad, and when I meant bad, I mean badly. Struggling to get Johnny, like you can literally see him in the back fighting them off. He was literally fight for his life, aka fighting for the both of us LOL, but in the end, his health was against him and he perished. I was gonna help him by dragging that other girl, but she logged, which was random. Anywho, and I ended up losing here. I think this was the first or second in a while we lost in this whole 2v2 fiasco, even though they jumped first, which gave us every reason to jump back. We still gave them ones because, like I said, not all jumpers can fight by themselves. So what's the need in jumping when I can just get them myself and get it over with? Prime example here. I swear that fling method always saves me. Well, not always, but it comes in clutch sometimes. Like I knew this girl would use her freeze gun, so I had to save myself a little bit of time to still be at 1 stamina at least. Once I dragged her, I just knew it was over for her. Thank goodness Naz got me this freeze gun because I would have been so annoyed with it. Like genuinely when I didn't have it and fought others with it. OMG, it was so bad. They'd turn off PvP just to wait for the cooldown time and then the whole process just starts over again. And I love it so much it helps fend off people who got tasers. Well, a bit, because if their friend dragged me or tries to drag me, I'm cooked, but other than that, it helps a bit. Like for Taser, it has more range and can OFC get more people at once, but when fighting one person, it's good. Very T. I don't know who's making these weapons because what is this and why'd she pull it out? And here she goes, completely ignoring me to go help out her friend, which, you know, props to her. We eventually called it quits and claimed last for funsies. Mind you, I was not toxic about it whatsoever because I was happy at the fact that they didn't call and that it was fair. So I said, last stomp, we're tired GGs though guys, I guess. Judging from their next course of action, they took it the wrong way. You'll see what I mean soon. So I would get into the real deal, but first let me show you my fight with this absolute sweat. This green goblin thought it'd be funny to tase me down, and when I got up, I was about to do my big one till my freeze gun literally yelled, weight limit exceeded. And they thought they would be funny by saying blue bar, but you could have just asked me, or better yet, asked someone else. And obviously this was when I realized that someone who's never seen the sun was after me. Don't worry, do your little big one. This what I mean by y'all be smelling like you ain't showered in years because that RPG was not needed whatsoever. Like they were doing too much, the taser could have killed me off alone. LOL. And then he got his e-girls in the back saying yikes, like it wasn't using everything on me, and I guess my little comment hit a nerve too. Just know my back never went back to place after he stomped me with all that. I immediately went back for my stomp and it had the nerve to call me a thing as if it didn't start with me first. LOL. Thankfully this time my freeze gun got used to the size and actually adjusted to it. Now I can clock. It got me once before this, I'm pretty sure y'all know how. Now watch us cosplay as Tom and Jerry. I'm Tom, he's Jerry. Because what's all this running and chasing for when we both got our drags and you got RPG and taser? Like lock in. Not only that, I was lagging horribly. Mind you, I have nothing to ragdoll him with, so I'm dependent on my drag right now. Now let's watch my lag in real time, shall we? Low-key. I was panicking here because my lag makes me delay, which can give him any time to get back up and clutch up, but thankfully I pushed through. After this, he had the audacity to say that my spiked knuckles is helping me. Y'all, are we serious? LOL, is he not the one using Taser RPG, Snowball, Knuckles, Hammer, and Stanley? Alright, yeah. LOL, anyways, on to the real beef. So we server hopped and Naz told me he got jumped literally 5 seconds into joining the server. I didn't know who we were getting, but soon as I seen him fighting someone, I saw another girl trying to jump into his fights, so that for sure gave me an idea on who was jumping him. I was trying to grab the femboy, but instead grabbed the one who talked a lot with stank breath like that. Mind y'all, they were about to 3v1 him, and I grabbed one out of the 3 because I can't grab 2 people at once, duh. And she's over here acting clueless like her 6th hand wasn't needed, lol. Naz was able to hit this one with Snowball, and I dragged it away from their jumpmate friends. I used my freeze gun shortly before this, so all I had was Snowball and Knuckles to help me in this fight. I thought I'd be able to get them without getting a hit landed on me, so I can go help out Naz more because they're jumping him like crazy. But they were able to drag me and had a taser in hand. I thought I was a goner here, like always, lol. I ended up clutching up, and they blamed the lag, but I was 1 hit from them losing. Regardless, even if they used taser, I'd get up, land a hit, fall back down, and boom, I win. This is one of the many people who you'll soon see jumping us. Mind you, right now, it's currently a 5v2. Stank Breath Girl, Femboy, this unknown, some other girl, and another masked person who thankfully is covering their face because yikes. Y'all gotta do something about my freeze gun doing this because I know damn well it's you. Not it, it works on other people, yet performs like this with people like, well, you know, this. Poor Naz, every time I'm fighting someone, they always like to run to fight him instead. And that's specifically because he's so I guess they feel threatened by him? I don't even know. But regardless, he still had that LOL, that's just embarrassing. I'm aware they were low health from me, but why target someone else who also had their drag? That's just dumb. And this thing, OMG, let's play spot the difference against a bug in him. This wouldn't be the only time it's jumped into a fight with Taser 2. Here, I tried to avenge Naz by getting him. We both fell to the floor, and it's so funny editing this now and seeing Naz rise from the dead and also get a few hits in before falling back down. I was able to finish him off and tried to fight that girl who stomped him, but she ended up getting first drag and had Taser, so I was gone. I was trying to get my blue bar on a bystander till this pounced on me, and keep in mind, everyone here was against us and I didn't know it till way later. Like the amount of people who were trying to drag me but ended up dragging someone else. I was dying laughing. Now I know how Naz feels. But anyways, when do you need this many for one, especially when you're the one to jump first and you're only fighting 2 people, lol? Literally, it's just tasers and more tasers everywhere. Do they eat sleep tase and repeat like, what's going on? Yes, that taser isn't gonna stop me right now. Figured why not just whip out my freeze gun. In a world filled with tasers, there's me and my knockoff taser, sigh. I still don't understand why people log mid-fight trust. Me getting stomped out by me isn't gonna do nothing. They acting like I got soap under my feet. Top 1 Baddies player's biggest fear. Attacking these 2 because they were the ones who also helped the ops jump, most especially Naz. As I was fighting them, someone throws their glitter bomb at me and I noticed a whole new unlocked character jumps in. Speaking of glitter bomb, I've been looking for it, and Spiked Knuckles here are my offers. 2 Spiked Knuckles, 2 Surfs Up board, CC board, 7 Spiked Stanleys, 5 Brass Knuckles, 5 Kitty Purses, 5 Spiked Purses. If you'd like to do it, comment your username and that you're doing it, or DM me on TikTok, which is the same name as my YouTube. Now my offer for Spiked Knuckles is Surfs Upboard and Spiked Stanley. Same thing if you do this offer, comment that you'll do it, or DM me on TikTok, it's the same name as my YouTube. Oh, and one more, if you have this stomp called Inferno Stomp, I am looking for it and my offer is Spiked Knuckles. I think that's all I'm offering for now, and also thank you so much for 20k subs. I'll be figuring out a way to celebrate by hosting some kind of fun event. Maybe with prizes, we will see. I love you all now. Back to the video. This girl had jumped into Naz's fight, or, well, tried to jump into his fight because he had already stomped out the pest. So I dragged her away and gave belt, and by the time her friends had pulled up with their, y'all already know, trusty tasers, she was gone and my foot was on her face. So I literally had just finished getting stomped out and jumped 3 times in a row and saw Naz was jumped as well. I tried to help, but bro, these tasers, he ended up coming back and putting belts.
Leave the game, man. Leave the game.
I was trying to get my blue bar on this bystander, and why did I see him get tased down by the unemployed? Bro, y'all, I know I look stupid because I'm mostly hitting air, but I swear to you, we were fighting in a small space with like 5+ people trying to get us at once, all while trying to dodge their tasers and freeze guns. I don't even know what was happening. LOL. Like, bro, I literally look schizo. The way I'm hitting air, hoping it would land on someone, man, this is actually embarrassing, guys. Look away. I was trying to drag the one that stomped him, but again, I'm literally dragging air, but by the grace of God, I was able to drag someone unintentionally. LOL, but hey, at least it was the op and not Naz, because if y'all know, we always end up dragging each other some way somehow. Even though I didn't need help, it was necessary. Yes, I'm talking about the one time they jumped me with 4 people in RPG and like 3 tasers, bro. LOL. So, y'all know those 2 girls who we fought at the beginning of the video? Yep, they sniped us during this fight and was helping the ops as well. When I asked them about it, she said quote unquote that it was a coincidence. Mind you, we got done fighting them like 20 minutes before this whole other fight started, and y'all coincidentally joined our server, both of you, at the same time? And your friend coincidentally jumped into my fight with one of them? Yeah, right, I didn't even notice it was them till that girl had pulled up with a mask and I recognized their outfit. And this girl had to be the worst one as well. Yes, I know we all got one drag combos. Which, by the way, I wouldn't even be using if they weren't people who spam every weapon on one player, but anywho, if you gotta spam glitter bomb to get me each and every time, you automatically suck, I can't lie, but hey, that might just be me. Even the glitter bomb wasn't on her side. Every time she'd use it and drag one of us, she'd flop over to the side, LOL. Mind you, Naz dragged her and they could have 1v1 because I wasn't gonna jump until her jump made friends decided to. And after that she went, yeah, just give her the leftovers. As if her friend wasn't the one who, you know what? Never mind, slow people are just slow. Can't do none about that. I forgot to mention that Kia, another CC, ended up joining me, and at this point I told her to call because I noticed she was in a clan and I'm not, so I couldn't call. When I tell you this girl calls and the next second I see like at least 5 other check marks and like a whole entire army behind her, I was literally crying tears of joy and happiness. That's why you don't see that much jumping anymore, bro. She's amazing, and the other CCs as well. Here is when that blue-haired girl starts complaining about us jumping her, as if she didn't say in chat, "This is too funny," as her friends proceed to jump me. Like she wasn't the one who jumped into an already outnumbered fight, which was a 2v1 with her glitter bomb and taser. Mind you, it was 2 people against like 10, are we serious? Now suddenly it's I'm 1 person. So was I when I was getting 5v1'd? Like hello? She kept complaining in chat like she didn't involve herself in this fight. Girl, goodbye. You're a joke and you know it. Some of her friends had already logged yet. She's over here whining in chat because this didn't go her way, I'm guessing, LOL. And I find it funny here. Her friend tried to stop me from fighting her. I dragged him away and she was making her way to me to help him till she saw the people around me and just made a full-on U-turn down crying. All this sweating all over your floors yet still get beat up. Bye-bye. This girl or guy kept getting me majority of the time, and it was mostly because they'd always get me either when I'm doing something or just distracted. But you know what, period. But here's when I finally caught it alone. And this girl from that start just loves, and I mean loves, to jump into people fights. Yeah, let me teach you some... Anyways, I had reset it in my finisher and Misfit was able to stomp me afterwards since I couldn't fight back. Then she proceeded to run from me when I tried getting her as well, so I just left her alone, LOL. Her friend wasn't even helping her after Kia had called, props to her I guess. In the end, they had all went PvP off and most had logged I wasn't going to stay in that laggy server, so we won since they were PvP off and dipped. Moral of the story, don't jump, and thanks for watching. Happy Baddies Halloween.